Here's a kind of follow-up to that smaller excavation project we were doing. I say that because I run Artisan Excavation is a offshoot of some of the other work that I do. So we buried the downspout and he got some grass started here. Don and I put in all this split rail cedar fence, and now we talked about doing a whole vestibule that matched the house with a roof on it and a man door on the front, but for now, for cost's sake, we're just rebuilding the old wooden doors that were here that were completely shot. We've got some newer treated lumber. These side pieces were bolted down before, now they're Tapconned, and this top piece is going to be reused because it actually didn't have any real problems. It just was loose, so we Tapconned that in too, and then we used some great stuff, pest control, which I think is basically poisonous if they try to eat it and burrow in there. And we sealed around with some polyurethane sealer. There'll still be probably a crack under the door here where Mr. Mouse or whatever can come in, but this is a fully sealed exterior door at the bottom here, which is basically animal proof. So that's as far as they'll get, and this is going to be easier to use, and later he can come and go to the hot tub and leave it open in the nice weather and let it dry out, which has even gotten pretty dry today. There's a little bit of water left, but so this is coming together back here, which I'm pretty happy with. He had that, years ago they had that problem where this fell off in the creek and mudslid, so he bought some of this grass seeding, impregnated. I think it's a natural fiber. It's like sisal, jute, or shredded wood of some kind, and it's got the seeds and nutrients, nitrogen and stuff right in there. You just roll that out, so that'll get, you can already see it's getting grass and stuff started. And this meadow, dock and Joe Pyeweed and goldenrod and whatever else, teasel or thistle. I'm gonna start betraying my regional dialect, but anyway, that'll start controlling this too, because all those root systems just create an unbelievably tight network of infrastructure, almost like rebar in concrete. So, and then we got the driveway stone all in, the timbers all the way around. He may fill this with a bit more stone. This is crushed limestone. We slid the shed 4 or 5 feet backward with the skid steer, had a chain all the way around it in a loop and just dragged it back. And then when we got it where we want it, we did this underground. We trenched over to the house. He had an extension cord here before, so we got some nice 1.25-inch conduit into the shed, into a junction box for now that you can't see. I don't know if it'll let me turn the flash on. Anyway, there's 2 breakers in that you can, spaces for breakers in there. Just a junction for now, just a 1 outlet box. But in the future, this circuit can be on its own breaker in the house, and then you could put a couple, 50 amp in there, and you can put a couple 20 amps out here, and you have a couple circuits, one for light and one for outlets and stuff. So it's expandable, but for now we just got him some clean, a way to cleanly power things out here without there being an extension cord in the yard. And actually, while we were at it, we pulled a couple of these poles. I think the neighbor had power over to here for some reason, and we didn't go over and get that one, but we got one here that was tipped, and then we took their horseshoe pits out. And actually the horseshoe pit, the pin was like 1.5 or 1.25 anyway, hexagonal stainless steel rod, as nice as it was the day that it went in the ground, so I kept that. But so we extended the driveway over here, got some more landscape timber. There's the old this is the condition of the basement door. So as you can see, it was pretty much shot. And actually, I posted on my Instagram, if you follow me over there, we found some big leopard slugs living in the wood itself. This looks pretty okay, from above. Had real good structural integrity where I tapped on it when we were talking, but a couple days later today when I came to get it and take it apart, you can see there he is hiding in there. We're gonna take him home, and I think there's another one in here somewhere. I'll take this other board off and see if I can. We're gonna introduce him to the chickens and see if the chickens are interested. Oh, and all of the shutters are off the house. He bought some new, there were some windows that never had shutters, so he bought these new black ones, and I took all of the other ones off. They're white, and we are going to paint them all. In fact, I just did that video on painting that vinyl siding. We painted plastic. We painted a corner piece of vinyl siding, and we're gonna do, you know, these shutters the same way. So this is how this project has basically turned out. We got a few other things to do. Maybe we'll come back and look next year or something, or later this year when the lawn is really, everything's grown in and it has a look of, you know, real complete. This is going to be a deck at some point too. I may do that. So we're gonna have an ongoing kind of situation here. We're right in the village, but he's got this cool nature vista out here, and the deer come out to drink and stuff, I guess. So it's pretty cool to be right here and have all of that. All right. Oh, look at that logo, looking good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.